Welcome back to Golf Simulator videos. Today we are here with Awesome Golf. Now you may have seen our first look video of Awesome Golf where we had the Awesome Golf Suite iOS beta version installed on our iPhone. Kind of gave you guys a first look at everything. And today we actually have the PC beta version installed and we're going to take you a little further into the software. So there's a total of 4 sections, as you'll see as I have up on the screen: range, challenges, shootouts, and virtual golf. We're going to go into the range section and show you the 3 different modes today. All right, there's a plethora of data in there, and that's why I have a little different format, 16 by 10, where I can show you guys the entire screen and not cut off any of the data, still include the swing camera, which a lot of people like to see. So that's kind of why you're seeing a little different change in the format of the video today. So I'm hooked up to the Flightscope Mevo Plus as normal, 7 feet behind the ball, and then 10 feet of ball flight. I'm playing with a Pro V1 with the metallic dot for the best accuracy of the spin. And other than that, we're pretty much ready to go. I just want to make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel. Over 100 videos produced, all golf simulator related content, hardware, software, you name it. There's a lot more to come. So I want to make sure everybody subscribes. It helps me, obviously, and I appreciate that. So like the video as well and comment any of the questions you may have on this video or others, and then also what you'd like to see coming up in the future. All right, so pretty much ready to get started. So let's go ahead and look at the main menu. You will see in the upper right, there is a gear. That's where you're going to set up your distances and everything for your launch monitor. The door is going to exit the software. We're going into the range section today. And then you'll see the 3 different modes: shot by shot, approach shots, and club distances. The shot by shot is accurate data for your practice sessions. See distances, speeds, spin, club path, and more. Now, if you've watched other videos, the Flightscope Mevo Plus does not send the club path or face data to the software. So you won't be seeing those, but if you have a launch monitor that's capable, it would be sending those in Awesome Golf. All right, there's 2 initial views to choose from, either overview or detail. The nice part is you can switch to these at any time. We're going to start with overview. You can see it states that there's automatic shot tracking. Just hit the ball and then we can hit play golf. Takes you to this first range view. I'll kind of give you a quick rundown. In the upper left, that's where you select the type of club you're playing, whether it's some type of wood or driver, an iron, a wedge, and even if you have the kids in here, it can read those low, short shots. So I'm going to select iron. Down in the lower left, you can mute your sounds with the green speaker, all right? Or the door will take you back to the previous menu, and then you can see the green light that says ready to hit. That means that your launch monitor is active and ready to read, okay? In the upper right, you'll see that's where you select between overview and detail, and I'll be showing you both. And then right or left-handed golfer, and then just to the right of that, your 3 different camera views, which will also show you. So without further ado, fair warning, my back has been hurting the past couple days. I've tried to take a little bit of a break. It's feeling all right. So I just grabbed a pitching wedge. I mean, we're obviously here to showcase the software, so my data is not really important as much as you being able to see what's being produced from the launch monitor and the software. So I'm just going to try to hit some light pitching wedges and just kind of give you guys enough to run you through all the software, all right? So let's go ahead and fire off a shot down there. Oh boy, I definitely pulled that one. Haven't swung a club in a while, I'm not gonna lie. 130 yards, that's on the higher end of my pitching wedge, which if I pull it, that's usually what's gonna happen. 125, 100 in low 30s, 81 mile per hour club head speed indicated in the lower left box with a 98 mile per hour ball speed, 27-degree launch angle, 65-74 backspin, 780 side. And then I carried 130, total distance 130. So obviously not much rollout on a pitching wedge. I can probably do a more demonstration later on some longer clubs, some drives and things like that once my back's feeling better. But the purpose of today is to show you and demonstrate the range section and the 3 different modes. So let's go to a different camera view. The middle view is very cool. It's like a 3D side trajectory view. And so should be good to go there. Watch what happens when I hit a ball. This is very cool. So I started that one a little bit to the right, but you see how you can see the ball take off? Then it goes to your trajectory view? I just think that's so cool. 81 and 97 for your speeds, 28-degree launch angle. You can see the spin and the carry distances. It's all still up there. Once I go to the detail view, you'll see what I'm talking about with data, but we're not quite there yet. All right. So the third camera view is going to be a landing view. This is if you probably wanted to see what kind of rollout you were getting on clubs. We're not going to see a lot because we're playing a pitching wedge, but I'll at least demonstrate it for you really quick. I could try to hit a little bit of a lower shot, but I don't think it's going to roll out with a pitching wedge much. Yeah, I didn't even hit that well. We can see, I tried to move it back in my stance a little bit to, get the ball. Yeah, you could see the movement at least though. So kind of gets the job done to show you what that view would be most useful for, the landing. So now let's go into the detail, which is really cool. All right, now look at all of the data that is being presented. You have your shots in the lower left box. That's going to show you the carry, the total, the roll, the ball, the club, and the smash on all those shots. Then you have a 2D trajectory view showing you the apex, okay, and that's of your last shot. I'll show you how you can review other ones. And then you have your graphical view that you were selected for your camera view from before, and then your overhead 2D view, all right? Then you have those red boxes which match the columns in the lower left of the shots. Then look at the green and the blue though. Now you have vertical launch, height, descent, horizontal launch, lateral, and angle of attack, and then spin and spin axis. Now I know a lot of people were excited about angle of attack, and the Flightscope Mevo Plus is sending that data, but it's up to the software developer to allow that to be pulled in and displayed. Awesome Golf is doing that. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be excited to see that. Now let's go in the upper right hand corner and look at that orange box where, let's say I wanted to review that first shot. Check this out. You're going to see the movement on all three of those graphics, okay? The side and the overhead 2D and the graphical image. And then it's going to highlight that shot in orange down here. And you can see that was 130 carry, no rollout, the ball speed, the club head speed. And then now we can see all that other data over here on the right in the green and blue. Very, very cool. Now, why don't I'll switch back to the first camera view. I want to show you how, if you're really working on data, you can hit from this screen. So you don't have to keep pulling it up. It's a ton of data to display, so they obviously can't show, the whole image up there and then give you all this awesome data. But check this out. You can stay in the detail view. All right, let's see if I can hit another decent shot here. Oh man, pulled the heck out of that. So it's going to be perfect to show you though. You can see the flight of the ball. It shows you the trajectory 2D with the apex, gives you that overhead view, and then look at the difference on that ball. I really came inside out and closed that thing down. 137 carry, and then you can see the roll, the ball speed, the club head speed, smash, and you can hit from this view, which is so cool. Look at the spin axis on that, negative 10.8 degrees. That would make sense the way I hit that thing. Now we're going to go into the other modes, all right? So let's step back over to the screen. I'm going to hit my orange door. I'm going to go back to the menu here, and I'm going to go to approach shots. Now this is probably one of my favorite sections, okay, or modes. Let's go in here. You can see there's multiple greens to go for. Hone in your skills and get it close. Oh, I need to stretch out a little bit. I'm sure that everybody's been through what I'm going through with the back. I mean, it's like you just swing too hard one time and man, it just, you need to give yourself some rest. I mean, I'm doing okay, but definitely need some recovery. So check this out. What I'm doing right now is I'm scrolling left and right, okay? And I'm looking at all those different targets. Check out all those targets. Let's look at them really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different targets. All you have to do is just, either use your mouse or touch screen like I am and go back and forth. And it looks like there's even chipping. Look at this. There's a 30-yard chip that I can align to. And it's ready to go. It's ready to, for you to hit a ball. So why don't I take my 58 really quick and I'll do a chip for you guys. A 30-yard chip. Let me try to figure that out, but I want it to land obviously short of that. See if I can actually get this close. Obviously it's gonna have a little rollout, Oh, look at that. I'd say that's luck. I wouldn't say that's skill. So that was very cool. You can sit here and actually work on chipping, and it even keeps your ball flight for your short game. So I just think that's fantastic. I've had some people ask me, when you're in these software, you know, can you aim? It says drag to aim. Well, I mean, there's two different ways. You can center yourself to either aim dead center, and then it's going to, you know, go, as long as you hit the ball right, it's going to go where you're aimed, or you can aim a little right. So let's just take another chip here, okay, and let's aim right, and I want to show you where the ball goes. See? You don't have to, you know, aim the screen. You can aim physically inside your golf simulator or whatever environment you're using. So that was something important I felt like we needed to, you know, point out, because people were saying, well, do you have to aim every time? No, you don't. You can aim yourself. You don't have to use the software. The Flightscope Mevo Plus does a great job of that. So let's go ahead and look at something else here. I'm really not trying to swing away at anything. And like I said, guys, there's a nice little 60-yarder. How cool is that? I can give you guys we could probably hit another pitching wedge. Here we go, 125 yards. That's a cool island green. I like that. I'll aim just a tad right because my balls have been going a little left. I just don't want to overswing and hurt my back, so I apologize, but we'll get back out here and show you guys more later. But this is really demonstrating, you know, these different modes inside of Awesome Golf. I mean, I could sit here all day. I mean, you want to work on your game, look at all the different shots, and it makes it fun. You know, I mean, I like having a little island green. Let's see if we can get one out there. Well, I think I pulled it again. That's been my miss lately. I really need to work on my setup and everything. Look at this, it's gonna go in the water. Oh man. Let's give it one more try. One more try. Yeah, I had my swing coach tell me, hey, it looks like you're setting up closed. And you know, I've really been working on that, but also I'm just coming so far inside out with a closed club face. I really have to just do some work. You know, I wonder if that back's, you know, making me change my swing. Oh, a little overcorrected, but not too bad. All right. Hey, for me, I'll take that. If you guys have watched my other videos, I mean, you're not watching the PGA professional here. If I'm on the green, I'm happy. So you can see you have all your data down here still. You've got your club head speed, your ball speed, launch angles, spins, you know, and your carry and total distances. So greens hit 75%. Hey, if I could do that every day, I'll take it. So let's take a look at the last mode here. What it is it's club distances. So you can dial in your distances to lower your scores, compare clubs, and find the best fit. So it's essentially a club fitting tool where if you just want to fire off, you know, 3 or 6 or 9 shots with one particular club, it's going to compile data for you, and I'll show you that at the end. Or you could even take clubs and compare them. So you could do a different, you know, manufacturer or different, you know, shaft or whatever you're working on, okay? But we're just going to, let's hit our pitching wedge. Let's hit short because we just want to hit 3, and then we'll hit next. All right, play golf. And then here we are again on our range. Hopefully I can hit 3 just fair shots. That way I can show you guys how it compiles data so it's so useful to use. Try to hit 3 of the same shots. I'll just go nice and slow. Look at that, every ball being pulled. You can see I'm only carrying them 120 or so, usually 125, 130. All right, let's see if I can correct that path and face a little bit here. Man, holy moly, I went the opposite way. That's all right. We get to see it. You miss, it shows you. Holy moly. All right. one more chance here. I'll set up a little differently just to try to manipulate it, I guess. There we go. I mean, I can change it, but I mean, look at that's still going right. That's a push draw there. And so now you have an analysis, okay? So for someone like me, that's, you know, not a single digit handicapper by any means, you can go in here and you can compile this data. It's even giving you, you can see where the 3 shots landed, okay? And then it will show you the data all compiled. So check this out. Now we have it up where you can see the average distance of those shots. You can see the distance spread, which is 9 yards, and then the lateral spread, okay? And then it gives you kind of some score percentages, all right? So if you were keeping this club within a, you know, a threshold of, you know, whether it be a couple yards or so, that score is going to go up. All right, I've used this before when I was playing well, you know, a few days ago. I was keeping everything really close, and I had a percentage of like 90%. So you know you're very consistent with that club. So very, very cool. You know, mode of inside the range that you can use is that club distance mode. So that pretty much wraps up the video today. I'd love to hear your guys' comments on Awesome Golf. It's a beta version. It will be coming. I will keep you guys posted on pricing and availability. Please comment below and let me know what you think. Ask any questions you may have. I mean, I'm talking with the owners and developers. If there's something you may like to see or feedback, let us know and I'll pass it on to them. Let me know what you'd like to see in upcoming videos. As always, I just appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe and like. Have a great day.